This one's called Concerning Your J.O.B. And pretty much, there's a mandate out, I'm sure it's in Cali, New York, that if you don't have your juice credentials, you won't be able to work unless you have, either medical or religious exemption. So, the message that I want to put out there is, to the brothers that are in that predicament, don't wait to the last minute to find, to get either medical or religious exemption, and don't just fuck the job, unless you got something else to fall back on. Because, if it's unforeseeable circumstances, it's just like, look, you got to, or else, then, there's nothing you can do about that. But if you know that there's a loophole, the scriptures say, be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. So if you have an opportunity to get a religious exemption or medical exemption, why not? So don't wait till the last minute to do that. If you know that your job say, okay, well, 2 weeks or a month from now that's going to happen, don't wait till the last week to try to get things popping. Try to get that religious exemption or medical exemption as soon as possible, because it's going to happen if you lose your job, and you've been dawdling or playing around with it. What's going to happen is you got bills to pay. Now all of a sudden you ain't, your bills are piling up, brothers' bills are piling up. Now they got to help you pay your bills when you had the opportunity to get an exemption, or if you some brothers are working off of those apps, they could make money off of the apps. It depends on where you're at. Some places they're not as lucrative, so to speak, but if the case be that there's no other way, they're like, nope, that's it, you either got to do or you lose, then you say, fuck it, fuck this job, and the Lord will provide something else for you, because there's always a rope the Lord throws out there, to help, brothers out, and there's different ways that you can go about it. I believe Elder Pastor Hart had mentioned something at the camp concerning some place you can call or go to help you out with those exemptions, because they're pushing hard on it, and now we're coming to the end of 2021, coming into 2022, it's going to get more intense. There's, lockdowns going on around the world. The Netherlands are on lockdown. I believe Australia is still on lockdown. And there was another place that was on lockdown. So that thing is sweeping across the world. Because per, Revelation 3:10, the hour of temptation is fast approaching. We're coming into those times, and we that have been doing the work of the Lord, we pray the Lord protect us from everything that's coming. This is our hope. So you brothers out there, like the scriptures say, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability at times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So knowing this truth, it puts us in a better position than a lot of these other jakes out here. Like the individual, you heard the story that was from IUIC, and he was working with, there's a few different camps, different members of different camps that work at that job, and certain ones were able to get the exemption, and the individual from the IUIC wasn't able to get the exemption, so he had to take the jab. And when he took the jab, he said he lost his faith. So if you have the opportunity to get those exemptions, get them. And don't wait till the last minute to do it. Jump on it right away. As soon as you find out, jump on it right away. And like I said, if the case be that you just get clipped because you didn't comply, because you fear the Most High more than you fear them, then, so be it. The Lord will provide something. The Lord will provide a way for you to be able to still pay your bills and, pay whatever it is that you have to pay. But, be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. This wisdom, as, it brings us to a higher level. It brings us to, to get out of that spick and nigger spirit, to be able to you know, do things that are appropriate, and not just say fuck it. I ain't gonna do shit about it. You know, that procrastinating spirit. All right. So I just wanted to say a couple of words on that. You know, concerning that. You know, Spirit was on me to say something. You know, and I know a lot of brothers out there facing, you know, especially in New York, Cali, and other states that are going on lockdown. I'm pretty sure the places around the world that's going on lockdown, you know, brothers and sisters that's out there, you know, also have the opportunity to, you know, get those medical or religious exemptions, or both. You know, why not? You know, why not? Play the system. You know, the scriptures say, use the world as not abusing it. That's the part of using the world and not abusing it. You know, playing the system. So with that, you know, I'm just gonna end it there. You know, just remember, you know, don't dawdle on it. Don't wait to the last minute to do something about it. As soon as you find out, jump on it right away. You know, find out how you can get that medical / religious exemption, you know, so that you can, you know, keep on either working there, or if the Spirit has it to where you get another job, beautiful. All right, so shalom.